Welcome to the first of all of these characters that I'm gonna play through, and I'm gonna do a arcade run so I can show you all optimal play, I guess. Since I'm the guy who kind of arranged them from their previous incarnations, I did not come up with the movesets, I just made them flow a little bit better. It's all Sean Oatley's ideas that I just gave life to. So let's get started with Sabotage, who is an interesting character because of the fact that he has a lot of jukes and dodges that can come to his advantage. So his combos are mostly based on counter hits, but you also can do some things if you're close enough. Ultimately, it's about comboing into standing hard kick. That's your button. Standing hard punch, you may notice that does not have much range. So you won't see me use it much unless it's completely by accident. So Wildstar, she's a bit nuts of a character to deal with, so hopefully I don't get bodied too badly. But immediately I can do that. Boom, 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 boom. Hammer, hammer. You can do two hammers if you do the hard punch one first. And that's what happens if you do a bad juke. Ooh, nice mix up. Oh. Bad DPs. So she used to be a lot more unpunishable before I made some changes to her. Woo. Try to win. Standing hard kick. That's what that move was before I went to the slide punch there.
It's all or nothing. Fight.
Naturally, I always play with the AI level maxed out because it gives you the closest experience you're going to have of dealing with someone who actually knows how to play this. And as you can see, you can also get some really big damage if you use your meter properly. Sabotage's damage is very high. Not the highest by any means, but he's got some pretty high damage. The name of this game is high damage, so don't be afraid of the big amount of life bar that you see me throw away. Embrace it. This is a game for people who really, really want to show off their true abilities. Okay. So Adamus is a character who has a lot of armor on things, and he wants to abuse that, but there's a lot of recovery on it too. So what I'm not doing is blocking properly. If I did, I would have won. But we're just gonna ignore that for now. That was supposed to be hammer. Fuck that up. Okay, that's acceptable. Okay, I should have not got hit by that. Okay, so let's unpack that. He didn't do anything that was impossible to get out of. I just did not punish properly. So do not worry. It's not like there's a lot going on. It's not crazy. And there's that armor I was talking about. That's a guard breaker. It's very important to not get hit by those. Because I can roll, I have no reason to get hit by that at all. Yep, there's that standing hard punch I was trying not to use. Right through the DP. Whew! That is a punish, if I've ever seen one.
That got rough.
Yeah, it did. I agree.
Fight.
Oh, you can only use 3 launchers, so it's very important not to fuck that up. Whew. Those diamond dust. Nice block. Oh fuck, I'm about to eat this. I live. Oh, too early. Ah, the armor. So Adamus is a risk-reward character, so using that armor comes into play when you believe it's going to work out to your advantage. But if your life is low, it's probably not a good idea to do that anymore, because you will die. I believe that is almost the highest damage you can get with him. But I mean, not too many people can go past 50%. It's really, really cool when you get to, though. Oh boy, Castle. So I can't let him get started. I cannot let him armor up or things are going to go really badly.
Fight.
So when you're flashing blue, it's important to remember that you only are unsafe if you allow yourself to be. Like, don't just go mashing buttons if you recover, because when you're fighting Castle, for example, that's exactly what he wants you to do. So the second he starts buffering them, getting those armor in, it becomes a lot harder to deal with. There's one. So knowing how to reversal can make or break a matchup very easily. Whew. If you fail to do that properly, that can happen. It can go really, really poorly for you.
Come on. Get ready. Fight.
Ah, you can do standing hard kick. Ooh. Whew. So you gotta get rid of that armor. He loses it as soon as you hit him, but you have to hit him for every time he's also done that thing where he goes in that stance. The name escapes me right now, but I more than likely know it when I play with Castle. Whoa. I was too late on this. That was horrible confirm. I don't know what the hell I was doing there. Oh no. Woo! That was close.
Maybe next time.
So if he doesn't combo directly into that, it will not combo. So you cannot, like, it has to be a perfect link. If it no longer links, I can get out of it. And that's what happens.
Get ready. Fight.
So Kane, he's probably my main at this point. He's really fun. He's got very, like, he's a bit of an execution heavy character if you want him to be. But as you can see, even the AI is doing some really cool tricks. Like, it's not exactly optimized, but it's interesting enough to show you just what the fuck he's capable of. Look at that. Beautiful confirm. Punishing my bad attack, but I was kicked out. Did not press a button. Safe. Oof. Clipped me at the last second there.
No turning back. Fight.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I'm probably gonna. Okay. Yep. I was expecting that. Definitely. Was trying to avoid that outcome, but you know, it happens.
Brave, but stupid. Get ready. Fight. Our turn.
Wasn't close enough to the corner. That's mad punishable. I'm not punishing it. Very important that you punish that. The DP and the seismic hammer works, but it's not something you should go for. I'm getting it entirely by accident. I'm overcommitting to the input. Ooh. Yes. That's probably the biggest damage you can get. Oh, I'll try to DP that. So I don't have that much iframes on my DP, so I have to be careful when I use it. Woo! Got him.
One, two.
Maybe next time.
Whew, that was close. Alright, so Dark Nation. He seems like he doesn't have much going on, but the objective is for him to get you to try to hit him. Because that's when the real party time happens.
I'm back! Did I miss anything good?
You didn't miss much. Hello everyone. For those unfamiliar, that is like Pal and usually co-streamer Homer. That was not what I wanted. So ultimately, you don't want to be too aggressive because Dark Nation wants you to hit him, and also he can do that. I'll be alright. He didn't have much power. So desperation moves, if you haven't figured out, are very much controlled by how much power you have. That's why they take all of it.
Did he just side switch after the knockdown on that?
Yeah, he did. He can do a lot of things after that.
Yeah, the desperation move seems to give him really good Oki, actually. So since throws are a input in this game, right?
Yeah.
You can do stuff like run up throw.
Yep.
So remember that. Very important for your mix-up game.
I found a new B&B for your boy. Like, you can do double hammer. Apparently that's perfectly fine. It kind of makes his combos even more ridiculous.
He is my boy until Moses is in the game. But until then, I'll play Chuck Norris that boxes. What? He must have hit a button. Because that's the only...
Yeah.
It must have hit a hurt bot somewhere. That's the only way I can think of it.
Ah.
Reminds me of how I have to update the priority system in Vanilla Warriors. I have to make attacks that aren't supposed to cross up, not hit behind.
And that's what happens when you fuck up a link. This happens.
Ready for the side switch, Oki? Yeah, he can pick what side. You have just to pay attention, though.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
It's not really hard to see. It's just you won't expect it the first time.
All right, this boy. Very
Is this the final boss?
Yeah, this is the monolith. He has a couple boss buffs that I'll get into. It's really that he has more guard meter than usual, and he has a lot more armor on his normals than he needs to. Fuck, I dropped the double hammer. It's very important that I do not let him touch me. Ow.
Oh, it's a good thing. That was a very slow overhead. A slow overhead, if you will.
That's his guard breaker.
Oh, that's a very slow guard breaker. The slide breaker, if you will.
Yeah, he hits like a truck. So it's very important that you don't let him touch you because he can easily do 70% of your health.
So I'll tell you what, if he kills you again, I'll play a special sound effect. That's a cool extension, actually.
Fuck. All the times for this to happen.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I'm glad he didn't do the right. Ow.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I might be dead.
That's got a lot of range on it.
Oh.
Hammer! Hammer!
It's all or nothing.
My man just fucking go, huh. Uh-oh. Who's calling me today? Well, that's that number I know. That's not a phone number I know, so I'm not picking it. Oh man, look at you go! He's dead! Holy shit!
Science with camera super.
Maybe next time.
So that was
that
that was a run. That was very quick.
Oh man!
So this is basically Obsidian saying I'm not in the game yet, but when I am, you're gonna fight me.
And you're gonna hate it.
Yes. Oh, if I have anything to do with it, you will.